You notice how ICE acts like a frothing rabid dog in blue cities, but somehow finds its professionalism in red states? That's not a coincidence. That's a strategy. In Minnesota, Chicago, New York, Denver, Seattle, all these so-called sanctuary cities, they roll up like an occupying force, kicking in doors at 5 a.m., snatching workers in parking lots, terrorizing whole neighborhoods with operations. And we're supposed to believe this is about safety and border security? No, this is about making blue cities unlivable by design. Because when you destroy small businesses that rely on immigrant labor, families who are the backbone of entire neighborhoods, local economies built on restaurants, construction, childcare, elder care, fields, factories, you're not just punishing undocumented people. You are punishing the entire city that dared vote blue. You're sending a message. You like progressive policies? Fine, let's see how you like mass raids, worker shortages, and economic collapse. Meanwhile, in Florida and Texas, where everybody and their grandma is armed and stand your ground is basically tattooed in the air, notice how. You don't see ICE going door to door on the evening news. You don't see mass roundups in the orange groves. You don't see mass nightly raids in every little farm town. The same migrant workers everyone pretends were deported, somehow, mysteriously, they're back in the fields. Same faces, same farms, same crops. Because the truth is, red states need that labor. They want the cheap hands but not the human beings. So what do? They perform cruelty in blue states for the cameras. They perform control in red states in the shadows. And stand your ground? That's the quiet variable no one in power will ever admit out loud. In a stand your ground state, ICE knows this. That door they're knocking on might be opened by someone armed, terrified, and legally protected if they feel threatened. One wrong move, one wrong house, one panicked second, and it's a national scandal. A dead agent and a legal nightmare. Same uniforms, same badges, same mission, totally different energy. Why? Because in red states, the potential cost of overstepping is higher, socially, politically, and literally. This isn't just harassment, it's population engineering. If you wreck blue city economies by ripping out their labor, terrify immigrant communities until they either hide, flee, or move south, overload blue social systems with chaos while red states quietly absorb the benefits, what happens? People start leaving. Families move away from chaos. Businesses follow workers. Housing markets shift. Jobs migrate. Where do they go? To the stable, business-friendly, low-tax, tough-on-crime red states that just so happen to welcome the labor while pretending to hate it, offer a better quality of life because they're not actively destabilizing themselves, gain population in time for the next census. And the census, that's House seats, that's electoral votes, that's who controls Congress for a decade at a time. So no, this is not random. Weaponize ICE in blue states to destabilize. Keep things relatively calm in red states to attract the fallout. Then cash in the population shift for power. It's the American citizen whose restaurant can't stay open. The contractor whose skilled workers are gone overnight. The parent who can't find childcare anymore. The neighbor whose rent spikes because the whole housing market is whipped into chaos. Everyone gets screwed, except the people moving pieces on the map. Stop letting them gaslight you. If you're reading this and you feel that little knot in your stomach, because this matches what you've seen with your own eyes. Do the homework. Pull the data. Raid locations by city and state. Number of ICE arrests by county by year. Compare blue versus red, sanctuary versus non-sanctuary. Track the timing. Do raids spike around elections? Around debates on immigration or census policy? Follow the economics. Where are major agricultural and construction hubs? Where are mass raids not happening? Which states are quietly dependent on undocumented labor? While screaming, build the wall on TV, overlay the politics. Population shifts between blue and red states. House seat gains and losses after the census. Voting patterns and places hit hardest by raids. Don't just argue feelings, map the pattern. Wow, ICE raids are disproportionately hammering blue cities, while red labor hubs stay mysteriously untouched. You're no longer talking about immigration policy. You're talking about a redistricting strategy carried out with ICE, vests in DHS funding,